Well, hello folks, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to have a look at the scrap Honda generator. Right, let's see if we can get any joy out of this. Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So, here we are folks, we are back with our scrap Honda generator. Remember the one I got off the auction? It had a frayed string. Oh dear, I know absolutely nothing at all about this. I think we need to get you in the tripod and just have a little look around the thing really and see what that's all about. Because like I said, anything you buy from that auction outside, they class as scrap, so they don't have to worry about pat testing and warranties and complaining it don't work. Everything seems there with the old girl, don't it? Lot number still on there. Filthy, dirty, poor old girl. But there you go. And people were tugging on this all day. And no one could get a fart out of it. We're in the on position. Where's our choke? Our choke is on. Yeah, if that was gonna, that's a Honda. If that was gonna go, that would have started by then. But no, she has no joy in her whatsoever. So, I think first thing to do is test for a spark. Spark plug tool. Oh, there's a little flappy bit, look. Never seen that before. Little flappy bit, and I believe covered in the dust and cobwebs is our spark plug. So, let's get this plug buzzed out. If I can even get onto the damn plug. She's tight, there you go. Right. Can we get a socket in there to get to that? Will a normal socket fix it? It should do. Right. Let's take this plug out. That looked like a normal size plug and not that silly little plug like what was in that tiny little EX250. Well, here we have. Here we have our plug. Actually looks half decent. A bit sooty, but very, very much usable. So I think we need to check if we've got a spark on here. Now I think being a slightly later generator, because my 650 is from the 70s and my little 250 is from the 60s, I think these are probably 80s, possibly 90s. Beg your pardon. So I'm hoping on here we have electronic ignition, which should mean hopefully we'll have some form of spark. Where can we earth this to? Where can we earth this to so we can get a good earth on her? Yeah, let's have a go. Oh, did you see that? Let's zoom you in. Did you see that? Oh, perfect blue spark, look. Put it on off, does it still spark? No, good. Ah, right, we have a brilliant spark. So we can forget about that side of things. Because if you've got one of these old Hondas with no spark, probably not the easiest thing to fix when it's got electronic ignition. So straight away, that's a half decent sign, isn't it? Next thing to check, now we've got a spark, is obviously the fuel. Now, one thing I've noticed over the years of doing this, generators are often not used. And a lot of people, including myself, tend to leave them, they use them, and they always forget or don't bother to drain the fuel out of them before they actually stand them up. You know, they just use them and then they just leave them sitting there and they forget all about the little generator. They forget all about the little generator and then it's like, it don't start. Oh, it's heavy little sod, I'll give it that. Let me get rid of this towel. Look, I don't need that towel at the minute. There we go. So I think next thing to do is check the fuel. Very simple sniff test. Oh, Christ. Right. Oh, Jesus. That smells a bit like deck stain. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is there even any petrol inside? Let's get the flash on and look inside that tank. No, she's bone dry. Look at that. Bone dry. But it absolutely, oh, crikey. It stinks. It smells somewhere between, cellulose, paint, and creosote. With a definite hint of damp tumbleweed and stale beer. Right, she's a corker. Before I go inhaling any more of that, could it be as simple as this just wanting petrol and it'll start? Could it be that simple? With the smell of that, no, we're not going to get away with just putting petrol in it. So we're not even going to attempt sloshing petrol into that yet to see if it starts. Because I can pretty much guarantee it won't by the smell of it. I want to check the air filter, check Whiskers ain't made a nest in here over the years. There isn't even an air filter in it. Look, that's gone. Which is always nice to know that someone's been twiddling. What's this bit on the bottom here? Or is this where the air filter is? I stand corrected, look. We have an air filter, which is actually in nice condition, look. So the air filter goes in its own little air box. Look at that. Look at that. Well, that's good. That is very good. I do love how well engineered Hondas are. I know I've done a few videos on these Honda generators, but honestly, some of you may well disagree, but when it comes to domestic generators, these things are normally king of the bloody hill. Some of you will go, oh, jack crap, but Jesus, these Hondas, they are normally so reliable. It's unbelievable. So reliable. So what we're going to do is, we won't take the carb fully off quite yet. But what we will do is, we'll just, alright, we've got that emulsion tube here. Will that come out of there? It does come out of there. No, I think we will take the carb right off. So that's easy enough to get to. We'll buzz it off and have a look inside. Providing we can get, I've even got the original fuel hose on that, look. I like my chances of getting that off in one piece. Not. Is it going to come? It is, look. Look at that. The fuel hose even comes off without breaking. Are all our linkages free? Move that hose out of the way. What's this little throttle adjustment? Ah, that's your 50-60 hertz switch. So that obviously, that is very stiff. Very, very stiff. So I think what we're going to do with that is give this little mechanism in here. I don't know whether you guys can see that. This little mechanism, when you twist this. Cool. That's a little plunger go in and out, and I think that's meant to work this little thing, and I think that's a... That all seem very sticky. So let's give her some WD on there, look. Yeah. All this little shaft. Let's lube our shaft up. Stop that sniggering in the background. Oh, I see how it pulls out, right, I see. Well, that seems free now. Yeah, that seems a bit freer now, don't it? There you go. She's springing back in on her own now. So let's see if we can... What's this tube? I assume this is just an overflow. We've got an overflow here and an overflow here, look. So that one just come off the bottom of the carb. This one comes off the top. There she's off without disrupting all this governor spring. The governor spring don't look stretched. Throttle look freed up. So I think we might be on to a winner here, guys. Possibly. So let's unhook him out of this carb. There we go. Here's a... Do you know, that little carb looks really, really clean. Don't it? Let's get this bowl off the bottom. See what we're like. See if we've got any rubbish in there. Which it possibly might have. I'm kind of expecting it by the state of that tank. Whoa, look, 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 look. There's old fuel coming out of this, so that isn't bone dry. Oh, that absolutely... Oh, this petrol absolutely stinks. Absolutely stinks. Oh, there. Yeah, that's not good. But on the upside, that carb looks really, really, really clean. Let's take our floating. There's our float and our needle. They look good, actually. This whole thing looks extremely clean. Extremely clean. You know, I'm just going to blow this out. I'm just going to blow this out. Because I think that's all this might need. Just blow all the little... I can hear air coming out of here everywhere. I can hear air coming out everywhere. Well, I think what we're going to do is, I was going to put this carb through the ultrasonic cleaner, but to be honest with you, it's like brand new in here. It really is. Like brand new. So let's get this float back in. Just check our float level by blowing where the petrol go in. Yep, it shuts off. Yeah, it shuts off, so I think we're good. There you go, we're back on. So I'm not even going to pull all the screws out of this and ultrasonic clean this. I think first we're just going to chuck some petrol in it. We're just going to put some petrol in this and see how we get on, I think. Throttle's free. Choker's free. So let's get our spring and our throttle back on. Let me take them off this end so I can connect it into this carb first. That one go in there. That little spring hooks in. That's better. This little spring hooks into this one. And we can just get him on the other end, can't we? Where's my little needle nose pliers? I had a little pair of needle nose pliers here the other day. What the devil happened to them? Ah, no need. We're in. Right, let's hook him back up. So this little spring in this end first. Like so. And that end in there. And on we go. There we go. There we go. Spring on. There we go. That all looks pretty good to me. Let's get our fuel pipes back on. So that one goes in the bottom there. And this comes onto here. There we go. So that one's there. I think we've got that float bowl back on in a slightly different position, but that one can come here and go back in here. There we go. That's them two on. Just clearing that governor spring. Main fuel pipe back on. So yeah, if you guys remember, I paid £24 for this as scrap. but is it really scrap? There we go. Our little emulsion tube is back in there. Perfect. There we have it. There we have it. I think we can put some petrol in there and see if this fires off. Oh, smell of that petrol is unbelievable. It really does smell bad. It really does, guys. Oh, there. I can still smell it. I'm pleasantly surprised that the carb was that clean inside. I really expected it to be a whole horrible mess. But the smell of it, but actually, it smelt horrific. Oh, I see. This little choke flappy switch here just hooks on there, look, for our choke. Yep, that's connected. I can see it. There we go. Does that work on that choke? Jeez. Excellent stuff. So let's get he back on, bit at a time. Is this all going back in? Oh yes, all going back in a nice treat. Look at that. Right, now we've got that on. There we go. Is that choke working? Oh yeah. What's this? 50, 60 hertz. Oh, that's our 50, 60 hertz thing, isn't it? There you go, 50, 60 hertz. Right, I think we can be getting a little bit of petrol in here and see if we've got anything. Is our switch off? It is now. So I think of us like any other Honda I've worked on, the switch actually turns off the petrol as well as the ignition. So let's get some petrol in here, see if anything happens. I mean, we have a spark, she's got compression. Yeah, she got a spark and she's got compression, so there we go. As long as the fuel side of it is working, this thing should run. Hence we said should. Famous last words, isn't it? Now what do I do with the petrol cap? Here it is. Nice little chrome cap on there, look. You couldn't see a thing I was doing then, could you? Nice little chrome cap on there. Well, she's on. Right. Let's turn that on we'd better leave that a couple of seconds for the fuel to get into the carburetor. Put our choke on at the back here. And I suppose we'd better see if this thing goes. I think I might put it on the floor. That's going to be easier to pull it than me trying to pull it up here. Do you know what I mean? So let me move back and I'll get this thing on the floor. Where's our floor? There's our floor. Right, let's just see if she barks off. Well, choke off. Look at that. First pull. First pull, guys. First damn pull. Unbelievable. Are we putting out any power though? Let me unplug this light. I've got a big halogen work light here, look. Let's see if she runs. That is phenomenally nice. But is it going to follow the light? Uh-oh. We have no power output, look. Is there a breaker anywhere on here? Ah! I hadn't pressed the little breaker, look. There we go. There we go. Press the little breaker. We're away. Absolutely perfect. Well, there we have it, guys. That's our little Honda. 50, 60 hertz. There we go. That's better a bit brighter, look. So that's how we alter. That's what that switch is for. Hertz to 60 hertz power. Perfect. So that's quite a powerful light as well. What wattage is this light? 400 watt this light. Well, there we go. There we go. The so-called scrap Honda generator. Despite the state of it, a quick blowout of the carb. There's that switch I was changing to make it bright or dark, 50 and 60 hertz, look. She works an absolute treat. Started right up, look. Started right up and works. And the only reason that power it didn't work, the little DC breaker Just needed pushing in to come reset. There's DC out the bottom, which I'm going to assume works as well. But there we go. There we go. Well, there you go. That's a nice little half-an-hour video for you guys. And a lot of you are probably thinking, of course it's going to start. It's a Honda. But there we go. Just noticed the 1000 is written in gold, look. So we've got Honda EX in silver and then the 1000 is in gold. Only just noticed that. Right, there we are. That is it for this video. Thank you very, very much for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Most of you have. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye for now. Ha-ha! Let the games finish.